Hey everyone, welcome to TheEndStep.com. I'm Eric, and I'm playing All-American Control today.
And I'm Ryan, and I have my Esper Obsidad Ghost Dad deck that you've probably read my 65,000 articles about because I love all the cards in it.
Speak up a little bit, please.
And just hoping to kick the crap out of Eric.
I roll.
Yeah.
6.
I'm gonna lose to that.
5. Alright.
I have psychic power.
I'll be on the play.
I'll be done shuffling.
I don't want to be done shuffling.
Well, finish.
Invisible hand.
Wait a minute.
Where'd that come from?
Ninja edits. Wow, this is.
Would you guys like explaining like plays that matter?
Well,
I'm gonna keep it.
first thing that matters
Why are you
is
keeping your hand there?
I have one land, so we need to.
What?
Why are you keeping your hand?
It's
You
got
think
a,
about it, so you don't have to.
it's got a good balance of land. I got all my colors,
If you like hold it just slightly, you can like show the whole camera everything.
things to do.
You show it flat, just raise it. Yeah, I had a good balance of one land, so that wasn't really cutting it. It did have 2 out of my 3 colors though, so good start, good start. We just couldn't go with that. So starting game 1 on 6. That's never where I like to be, and probably get screwed again. Ready? Here we go. Oh, I'll keep the crap out of this. All right, yeah.
All right.
Oops. And then I'm gonna knock my deck over because I'm clumsy like that.
Sacred Foundry tapped. Go.
Yeah, resolved. Alright, yeah, we got most of our stuff here, so here's hoping just ride out a few good draws, but otherwise we'll be alright. Leave the God of the Shrine tapped, you can go ahead.
Glacial Fortress, pass.
How sneaky.
Don't flip too much. Sorry.
Alright.
We do that.
God of the Shrine, a Swamp, and Blind Obedience.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, good.
End of turn. Missouri's Charm, draw a card.
Yeah.
Go to turn. Tap Steam Vents, pass.
Sweet. So longer I get him not doing anything, the better. Just because Drown Yard, while pretty efficient, is not fast. Shrine, Swamp, a lovely Glacial Fortress, and pass turn.
Well, I still have nothing to do, so I guess I'm Missouri's Charming again. I'll draw a card.
You get.
Off turn. Sulphur Falls, pass.
Got Azorius Charm of my own, and nice Extort Trigger to go with it.
Sure. I'll go to 19, you go to 21. And that resolves.
Alright, draw. Tap, draw for turn. Oh, we have fun things to do. Isn't this adorable? Alright, Drown Yard.
Great.
Everyone loves some Drown Yard action. 4. I don't want to play a no counter spell, especially if it's Dissipate, because that's just. I don't like my stuff being exiled.
You don't like your Lingering Souls getting exiled?
No. Hey, it could be any 3-mana spell that
I'm
flashes
sure.
back.
Yeah,
It could be Forbidden Alchemy.
I guess.
You don't know.
And main phase.
I'm gonna cast Lingering Souls, and I'm gonna restore it.
Alright, so I go to 18, you go to 22.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be sad when it gets dissipated.
No, you got it.
All
You got
right.
some souls.
Some souls. 2 souls. Your turn.
End of turn, Flashing Restoration Angel.
Well, I'm a lot less cool with that, but yeah, nothing I can do.
Yeah, blind obedience. Go to turn.
Yep.
Declare my attacks.
Yep.
Attack for 3.
Jump it.
Alright. Secondly,
Why are you jumping around? Why are you jumping?
I just Lingering Soul is like the ultimate stall card, so I just pretty much buy as much time as I can, drown yard everything in the world until he's out of cards and he's pretty sad about it.
Augur Boss.
Yep. Tap. It's tap. Blind obedience.
Yeah, sorry. Alright, so, well, I don't really have a whole lot of choices here, so, grab and think twice, because it's the only target I got.
Yeah.
So,
Must be nice to have a target after the 20 I whiffed on earlier.
yeah. So think twice to hand. Steam Vent's tapped. It's my line for turn, and your turn.
Alright. 2 open. There's a think twice. How many cards do you have?
5.
That's too many for me to be comfortable with. Angel, Augur, Destroy lands. I will add tap Watery Grave.
Yep.
And I will flashback Lingering Souls and Extort.
Yep. I go to 17, you go to 23.
And his trio. And leave my mana open and you go.
End of turn, I will think twice.
Yeah, not actually gonna mana tithe it.
Go to turn. Draw for turn. Declare my attacks.
Yep.
Attack for 3 in the air and 1 on the ground. 4 to
1 from Augur is not too bad, but we don't need to be taking 3 at a time, so we'll throw a Spirit at Restoration Angel.
Sure.
I'll take 1.
Ryan, you go to 22. Clifftop Retreat. It's my line for turn. Pass.
Alright. So we're not hitting a ton of action. Use a few more livelier draws, but still 2 spirits left, and we're not in any big rush. So I believe we just play a tapped Hallowed Fountain and pass the turn back.
End of turn, I will flashback think twice. So, and go to turn. Cortex?
Yep.
Come in for 4.
Yeah, again, 1's no big deal, but we will chump Restoration Angel.
Sure. You go to 21.
No.
Play an island. Pass turn.
Alright, end of your turn, I will actually drown you.
Sure.
Feel the slow,
Ghost
painful.
Quarter, Supreme Verdict, help them.
Yeah. Knowing my 1 basics on the field and his Ghost Quarters in the graveyard, it's kind of relieving to see. Because otherwise it's pretty much a wasteland at that point, and I'm not cool with that. So yeah, still not hitting a whole lot. He's got, an army of mana open, fistful of cards. So sadly we're going to have to be content with a tap Watery Grave, pass the turn back.
In a turn, I will attempt to Sphinx's Revelation for 4.
That's what we don't like to see. So, not a whole lot of great options, but while we get the opportunity, we will respond with our own
Sure.
for 3.
Alright, so you gain 3, go to 24. I'll gain 4 and go to 21, since I assume you're not going to counter it based on your draw.
Well, I tapped out to do that, so
Yeah.
less force of wills here.
1, 2,
In a shock to absolutely no unforceable was not here.
I'll go to turn.
Yep.
Drop turn. Declare my attacks.
Yep.
Come in for 4.
Use our last spirit in front of Restoration Angel.
Take 1.
Yep.
Go to 23.
Back a little bit.
Play Moreland Haunt.
Do you have any creatures in your graveyard?
I do not.
Okay.
Not until you play a Supreme Verdict.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
9 cards in hand.
I think that's a bit more than you should have.
Yeah. So I'm pretty reliably sure that he doesn't have any good targets for Searing Spear. So I'm going to Searing Spear you your face for 3.
Yeah, my face doesn't really enjoy that all that much, but
Alright, so you go to 20.
yeah, still back down to 20. I mean, we've extorted a few small revelations, so we're staying afloat, which is all you can hope for at this point.
And I will move to discard, and I'll discard a Palette Fountain. Go ahead.
All right. That's interesting. Another land drops at least, which is good. If we had a second Drown Yard, we'd be really good to go right now. Sadly, that is not the case. So, 6 open, fistful of cards. I don't want to jam anything, but we do have to start looking around a bit now that no more souls to stand away. So we're going to play an Augur Bolas, and we're going to extort it once.
Alright, so I go to 20, you go to 21.
Yep. And then Augur.
Yeah, you got it.
Right. And a Sphinx's Revelation. The World of Magic's favorite card. And 5 open, more cards, better things. We'll pass turn.
End of your turn, I will flash in, or attempt to flash in a Restoration Angel.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Not a whole lot we can do about that, though.
Sure. Trigger, target Augur Bolas.
Yep.
Sorry, it's tapped. Augur
And
Bolas
it's tapped.
comes into play, trigger.
Yep.
And we will grab a Searing Spear off the Augur. Searing Spear is probably one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's really good removal. When it's not killing stuff, especially in the control matchup, it's generally killing them. And I would go to turn. Drop turn. Declare my attacks.
Yep.
Come in for 6 up high.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot we can really do about that, so we will be taking 6, heading down to 15.
Plains is my land for turn. And I will pass the turn to you.
Alright, then you turn, I will Drown Yard you for 3.
Sure. Sacred Foundry, Augur Bolas, Augur Bolas.
Alright. On second Drown Yard. No, oh, that's not terrible. God the Shrine. So we have 8 mana available. I think we will cast, extort a second Blind Obedience.
Alright, so I go to 19, you go to 16.
Yep.
And yeah, that resolves.
Would you like to learn?
19.
Alright, and I will totally did not have this at all. I will cast and extort a Spirit Verdict.
I will do absolutely nothing about it.
So take one from the extort.
Yep, so I go to 18, you go to 17, and lose all my guys.
And I'm just delighted about that. So, keeping the Drown Yard Dream alive. And tapped out. Field is gone. You may go ahead.
End of turn.
Sphinx's Revelation for Heartbreaking.
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
End of turn, I will... How do I want to do this? Let's do... Oh my gosh. Flash and Snapcast a Mage.
Yep.
Target Searing Spear.
Uh-huh.
Searing Spear you for 3.
I will go to 14.
Yep. 18. And I will activate Moron Hot. Exile Augur Bolas to make a 1/1 Flying Spirit token. And I will Searing Spear you from hand again for 3.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, yeah. Go to 11. Just,
Keeping the pressure.
Yeah.
Go to my turn.
Fortunately, he tapped Effective Blind Obedience. Not terribly relevant when he's doing it all at the end of my turn and then just starting his own.
Declare attacks.
Yep.
Coming in for 3.
Go to 8.
I will play tapped Hallowed Fountain and pass the turn to you.
Alright. So, tap 9 lands. It's not hitting really much of the stuff we'd like to be. With that much mana, it's not really safe to just kind of throw anything out there, but there's very few ways we win this without trying, so we might have to bite the bullet and start throwing a few spells out there. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 5 cards.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 damage. 5. That's a spear. So we'll actually. Not a lot of great options. Actually, we'll pass turn.
End of turn. I don't like any of my options either. Yeah. End of turn, I will exile an Augur Bolas to make another Spirit token.
Mm-hmm.
I do not seem to have another token. Oh, look at that. Never mind.
You know,
What
a
a-
dazzled spirit.
What a nice fella. Alright. And I'll go to turn.
Alright.
First turn. Climb my attacks.
Yeah.
Attack for 4.
I will. Let's see. 9. I will attempt a double extorted Snapcaster Mage, so I will head to 10.
You go to 10, I go to 16. Series Charm, maybe? So you got a couple options. I'm going to respond. I will rewind the Snapcaster Mage.
And 6 open for that. That's on. We will double extort, cast a Victim Knight on Snapcaster Mage. So 2 extorts, go to 12.
Yeah, so 2 extorts. You go to 12, I go to 14. Alright, so response to the Victim of Night.
Yeah.
I will cast Restoration Angel.
Yeah, that's what we didn't want to see.
So that comes into play tapped. Now Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster Mage comes in. Trigger targeting Searing Spear.
Yep.
Resolve Rewind on Snapcaster Mage. I'll untap 4 lands. Do these 4. That goes to the graveyard. And you still have 2 incoming.
Yep, go down to
Snapcaster
10.
Mage. You go to 10. And during my second main, I will flashback the Searing Spear.
I will go to 7.
And pass the turn.
I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do a whole lot with 1 Drown Yard open. So let's see what we got here. That's not delightful. Lands. How many cards we got? Like 3?
4.
4. Yeah, we're hitting pretty much that desperation phase where just 1 attack kind of renders us pretty much dead. So here's 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's not math really. So, 4 opens. Resto, another rewind. Snap Spear, Snap Charm. But him having like 4 open is a lot less than he could have. So,
Yes.
fortunately, pretty much go big or go home here. And cast a Sphinx's Revelation for 7 during our main phase.
You got it.
And then we breathe a sigh of relief as we go to 14. And odds are one of these will be a land I can play. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, plenty of fun things here. So add a second Nephalia Drown Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discard a.
Once you go to your end step,
Yeah.
I will exile an augur and make my spirit token.
Now bin a for bin alchemy.
Sure. All set?
Yep.
Go to turn.
Still not great. Could still easily be dead. But bit of life, cards. Yeah, just lucky that one went through.
Cortex.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, not a whole lot we can do, so we're going to 6.
I will shock myself with the steam vents.
That's a poor sign.
Go to 12. And I will main phase Sphinx's Revelation for 5.
My Drown Yard's not going to stop that, so.
And I will and I will go to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I get 8 cards in hand, so I'll discard steam vents and pass the turn.
Alright, so. Set up Drown Yard Uno. Drown Yard Dos. And extra mana. So we'll play Isolated Chapel. And pretty good time as any to play Screen Verdict.
Yep. Yeah, you got it.
will pass turn.
End of turn, I will exile. What do I got? I'll exile a Restoration Angel to make a Spirit token. And go to my turn.
Mhm.
Play a Glacial Fortress. Declare my attacks.
Yep.
Come in for 1.
I will actually respond to that.
Sure.
I will Azorius Charm and double extort, using it to put the spirit on top.
Yep.
So 2 extorts.
8. I go to 15, and I will not be doing anything about that. Second main phase, Augur Boss.
Mhm.
Trigger. And I will get an Azorius Charm to my hand.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
End turn, we will mill you for 3.
Sure. Searing Spear, Sulphur Falls, think twice.
Okay. Don't really like giving him a think twice to use, but
I'm not
gonna
not
burn
too
through the deck
opposed to that
somehow.
either.
There's a play a third Nephalia Drownyard,
Oh, great.
and it's always something good to see. So just an augur can still have a creature in there to make another spirit, right?
Yeah, I got 2 Restoration Angels and a Snapcaster Mage left.
Alright, so you have just one more than that, correct?
Just one more.
Okay. So we'll actually take this moment to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attempt to resolve. And Obsidat, Ghost Console.
Snapcaster Mage?
Yep.
Target Rewind.
And we will not get to resolve Obsidat.
Rewind, untapping the 4 I used to before.
And we will pass turn.
End of turn, I will flashback Think Twice,
Mm-hmm.
and I will exile one of my Restoration Angels. to make
I will respond to that actually.
Sure.
Play Sphinx's Revelation for 5.
Sure.
So gain 5, head up to 13.
Yep.
Continue this grindy nightmare. Draw 5 cards. Hate all 5 of them. And Eric can continue with making annoying spirits.
How many cards do you have in hand right
I have a crap load of cards in my hand.
now? No more than 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is way more than 7. Well, not way more. It's 8. Been a hot fun.
Also, I'm still doing the end of your turn. I'm going to Azorius Charm and draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Since drawing cards is clearly the best play with 3 Drown Yards on the other side of the field.
Yeah, if you do a bit more work for me, I mean, that just, that'd make this whole situation go a lot smoother.
Clear my attacks.
Yeah.
4.
4, 13 going to 9.
9, you say. I'm going to play a Sulphur Falls and double display you for 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead. Not a whole lot we can do sitting on a handful of lands and a Supreme Verdict, so.
That is true.
Any problems you guys want me to put that in?
Man, Azorius Charm's really nice in the control matchup. I mean, the only downside is it kind of feels like it's another Think Twice that you don't get the flashback. I mean, it's not really all that great against. I guess against Obsidat it's okay, but kind of have to counter Obsidat.
Yeah.
Drownyard's just a nightmare. And then you control mirror.
It's a balance of getting verdicts, right lands, drown yards on time, and we had a couple pieces, but definitely another turn or two we could have used a verdict way earlier. Burning main phase Sphinx's Revelations didn't really help out a lot.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're back, and we're currently boarding for game 2. What? Sorry. Yeah, so obviously there's a huge difference with what's going on between the two sides. I've got a lot of boarding I want to do. I'm actually boarding in 13 cards against Ryan. First one I'm boarding out. Augurs are really nice, but they're primarily for the aggro match because it's a 1/3 body that also accelerates the deck a little bit. Like I said with Azuria's Charm, it's good, but it only really draws a card in this matchup. Mizzy and Supreme Bird still really aren't that great because his big creature is Obsidat, and neither of these deal with that. What I'm boarding in though, Assemble the Legion is really good in control matchups, just because a lot of control decks have issues dealing with non-creature permanents. Counterflux, Dispel, Negate, all really good counter spells in this. Dispel is primarily to stop instant speed, end of turn, Sphinx's Revelations. Negate to deal with his Blind Obedience and whatever, because I'm sure he's probably boarding in non-creature permanents as well. Counterflux is great because it can't be countered. Geist of Saint Traft and Jace Memory Adept both do really good in the control matchup because usually the opponent will board out most of their board wipes. Geist of Saint Traft gets there really quickly, turn 3, especially when they're not really expecting to do anything on turn 3. It's got hexproof, so they can't spot remove it. Jace is just a great mill plan, another non-creature permanent that's hard to deal with, and it mills them, so it gets rid of their answers. Planar Cleansing is really nice. It's going to deal with the Blind Obedience and whatever else he might be boarding in. I'm sure he's boarding in his own Jaces. Psychic Spiral I actually really like for this, especially since his primary win condition is Nephalia Drownyard. So I can kind of turn the tables on him right before he's about to kill me, just mill him out instead. And then Witchbane Orb for the same reason. It deals with Nephalia Drownyard pretty effectively. And my deck's pretty soft to mill, so that's what I'm doing.
Alright, and on my side, we don't have any real specific plans to cut. We just kind of trim a bit everywhere. The big one to cut is Sorin. Restoration Angel just turns him into a joke. Vampire's on the ground, Angel flies right over it. It's not a big deal. You just trim, Souls and Obedience, Alchemy or Wrath, one of the spot removal cards. Bring it in. You got 2 Dispels, hits here, Sphinx's Revelation. Pretty important to just keep them off it, keep them honest on it. Our own Jace Memory Adept from Mill Plan, 10. Demon, if you got decent control of the board, just draw 1, ping them 1 at a time, Cursed Jessul, I really like it to stop Med colors. You got Assemble Legion, his own Snapcaster Mages. Keep my things always, a little bigger.
Marlin Hunt.
Yeah, his Marlin Hunt. That's a good one. I don't like that. And then my personal favorite cards, Mind Grind. Anytime you just catch them napping, they tap out for something that doesn't matter. Catch Eric napping.
No pun intended.
Yeah. You blow your whole mana load right into. I probably can't say that. Empty your entire mana pool into a big Mind Grind. You hit them for like 8 or 9 lands. And you pretty much just empty their library out. It's hard to recover from that. And it takes a few minutes to recover, that's for sure. So, just shovel that in. Here's hoping. I don't have the 45 sideboard card plan that Eric does, so. And I apologize to any children who might have been watching. I said all of those things. Yeah.
Normally we wouldn't sideboard right after game 1, but we're going to have to because we're running a little bit short on time. And for anyone that's played Control Mirrors, they're just terrible. They go to time constantly, and it's not fun. Well, it was fun for me.
I just like to not go to 6 this time, although it didn't turn out too bad. And it looks like that might be where we're headed.
Alright, so this hand's pretty solid. I am missing one of my colors. But I've got things to do for the first few turns, so I think it's going to be fine, especially since it's the control mirror, so everything's a little bit slower anyway. So I think I'm going to keep this.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Hand's a bit lacking for a bit of extra punch early on, but it has the potential to get there, and we couldn't do a whole lot better with 6, so we'll leave with a Glacial Fortress.
Steam Vents, go.
And that was about as poor a draw as we could have. Second Glacial Fortress. Go ahead.
Oh, and we got our other color. Hallowed Fountain. Go.
And we're gonna resolve a blind obedience. And then we're gonna cry because we didn't draw a third land. Go.
Oh, I'm pretty okay with that.
Yeah. Draw a third land on
Right.
any black mana.
You sure you
So we're not doing great. We still have a player or two, but we ideally would like a land very badly. And we did not get one. So time to go digging a little bit. Augur Blast.
yeah, you got it.
And now watch as we put 3 lands on the bottom. Damn close. I'll take a Supreme Verdict. Put 2 lands down there. Don't have to tell you, but I feel like to my own detriment I will. 7. Go.
End of turn, I'm going to Searing Spree.
Yep. And this probably isn't going to take all that long.
I figure he's strapped for lands anyway, so I might as well just try to punch him while I can.
I don't think Augur's going to outrun deck actively making land drops and just making my life miserable.
Yeah, I'm going to play Geist of St. Traps.
Yep. That actually comes into play tapped due to the awesome power of my blind obedience,
Yeah.
but
Good
that
thing
doesn't
it's-
really matter.
Good thing
next
it's
turn.
relevant, right?
Yep. Still hating everything about this.
Angel comes in tap and attacking, right?
Yeah. But it's attacking is part of the clause, so.
Yeah.
I will move to discard and throw away a Lingering Souls.
Oh.
And
There you go, now you can play it.
Yeah.
Only 2 mana, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
play
wait.
the 2, that's,
Oh!
that's
oh,
ugly.
oh, that happened. Declare my attacks.
Yep.
Geist of St. Traps. Trigger. 4/4 Angel incoming.
And
Now, because the 4/4 Angel comes in tapped and attacking, it's not affected by Blind Obedience, so I can still...
it
get in
should
there.
be. For the record, it should be affected by it. That Geist is all sorts of problems. He's got mana to protect it, but I mean, we have nothing else to do, so we're going to flash in Snapcaster Mage.
That's really disheartening. You have a Snapcaster Mage.
We're going to put both right.
4 blocks.
Alright. I feel like
I'm going to flash in my own Snapcaster Mage. And Searing Spear your Snapcaster Mage.
And Eric's going to be a dick, and we're going to lose ours. And we'll go to blocks, and we will put Augur Bolas in front anyway and watch them bump off each other.
Sure.
And take 4 from that stupid angel in the sky.
And you go to 13.
I do.
And I will play my land for turn.
Yeah, I'd like one of those.
Well, if you want, I could Ghost Quarter and get your Black Swords for you.
Yeah, we're way too far behind. We got nothing to do with the Geist. We had a bunch of high cost spells left, and it just wasn't going anywhere. So
Well, good. I guess we will have time for game 3.
yeah,
All right.
I will be on the play again.
Sounds good.
You think you guys are going to do a game?
We might.
We'll find out.
You know what? This is pretty much the exact opposite of what happened last time,
Yeah.
and we saw how well that went. So naturally, we're going to keep this as well.
Well, I've got a lot of lands, but
Do you?
it's the control mirrors, so
Do you want to play the lot of lands fight?
it's okay. I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, as you can see, yeah, a lot of lands might be an understatement.
All right. After you.
Watergrave, yeah.
Steven, let's go.
Land fight.
This isn't Warwick.
Glacial Fortress. Augur Bolas.
You got it.
Lunardos. Oh my god, I have choices. Actually, I don't even know which one I want. Take a Zorius Charm.
You got it.
And you make it.
Oh, my turn 2 play is a lot less exciting. Sacred Foundry tapped, go.
Augur Beats.
You got me. 19.
Uh,
Yeah, the finger of sorrow.
Elephant. Go.
Hey, look, still nothing to do. I guess I'll play another Sacred Foundry. Pass.
I will cycle Azorius Charm.
You got it.
That's a fun one to draw. That's an even funner one to draw. What the heck? Can't use any bad language. I have to say heck. 1. Augur.
I'll go to 18.
Pass turn.
Searing Spear you for 3.
You don't want to hit my powerhouse Augur.
Nah, that's okay.
I go to 17.
He's been out. This is his 3rd turn out, and I've already done more damage to you with my 1
Hey,
Searing Spear.
it's the thought that counts or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Glacier Fortress, go.
You're in your next level maneuvers.
No, I thought about Supreme Verdict. You're 1 Augur away.
Combat into Restoration Angel. 1.
Nope.
Yeah, cool.
17.
Alright, 17 all. Play my land, and how dangerous do we want to play? I want to play dangerous. Obstinate.
You got it.
Booyah. Ping you for 2, gain 2.
You're at 19. I'm at 15.
I'm going to end my turn and blink him out of existence.
Speaking of blinking, I'll bring a Restoration Angel.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you got it.
Shoot that with the
Yeah, I didn't want to flash it in to block the Augur because it's only 1 damage, and then the worst case scenario is he second main Supreme Verdicts, and then it'd just be like a waste.
It's the right play, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, Ghost Dad came to town. So.
Yeah, you know, Obstat's pretty good idea.
Yep.
All right, I'll go to my turn.
Obsidat is coming to town.
Getting in there for 3.
Yeah, and down to 16.
I'm not feeling good about this one.
Is it because Obsidat's coming to town?
It might be.
Okay.
Sulfur Falls, pass.
Tap. Upkeep. Obsidat returns from town.
I
And
will take 2.
I will gain 2.
13 to 18.
Draw. That's not good. Play a Glacial Fortress. Let's see. 6 mana, outside, restore. The upside of Augur coming back, or Augur, Obsidat coming back in is it gains haste, but I can run through a number of things. Another resto to chump it. I mean, it's obviously a good trade, but damage isn't guaranteed to get through. The ideal, or the most unideal situation being Azorius Charm coming back on top, but we are definitely willing to take that chance, so we're going to come in for 6.
A flash and a Restoration Angel.
Yeah.
I'm going to block your Augur.
It's not nice at all. Yeah, we'll send 5 at you.
Cool. I will go to 8.
Nice. Poor Augur bites the dust. He fought valiantly. He's been there from the beginning. Actually, because we got a chance of him only having 1 open, although there's a very good chance it's Dispel, we will take this opportunity to mind grind him for 4.
Ugh.
So,
Well,
anyway.
the spell certainly does not deal
Yeah.
with sorceries, so yeah, I'm going to get mine grinded.
so
What we got? Counterflux. Sulfur Falls,
1 land.
that's 1. Mountain, 2. Ice Saintraft. Think twice. Think twice. Psychic Spiral. Searing Spear. Planar Cleansing. Sulfur Falls.
3.
And Ghost Quarter.
Alright, so
Alright.
Those are 19.
hit a number of things that we definitely don't mind seeing in his graveyard and not on the field. So, mind grind, do a little deck thinning, starting the work for us, and we will banish Obsidat to the Nether Realm and end our turn.
Is that what it's called these days?
I don't know where he goes. He go shopping, smoke a cigar. Who knows?
Well,
It's anything like real government work, I'm sure he's not doing anything important. So
that's true. Clifftop Retreat. Well, I mean, I'm not looking good on life, and if I hit any counter magic later on, I'm gonna hate myself. So I'm gonna Sphinx's Revelation for 3 right now.
You got it.
I'll go to 11, and hopefully get something good.
We get 3 lands in the next Mind Grind's even worse.
Oh man, you were pretty close. Pass turn.
Alright. Then my upkeep, Obsidian returns.
Yep. You go to 20. I go to 13. Or sorry, 9. I don't gain life.
If you did, that'd be a weird card. I don't know why you would do that to you. Now, unfortunately, we are staring at a Resto Anger Barricade, right in the way of pretty much everything we'd love to do. So, take a cue out of Mr. Knapp's book over there, and we will Sphinx's Revelation for 4.
Look at that. You go to 24. I go
Sure
to
did.
I go to worried.
A little worried. I didn't even know that was a number. We hit. Oh, we're hitting some good stuff. Actually, pretty decent. So Obsidian can't really come in, so we'll end our turn and send him to the Ghost Supermarket. He is supermarket swept away.
May I read Obsidet?
No.
Well, that is just dandy.
What?
I am going to play a land and play Witchbane Orb.
Ah.
And that'll be enough out of Obsidet, as he can't target me with his ability. And then I will pass the turn.
That makes me pretty sad. Obsidat's gonna come in and he's gonna stop at the orb a few times, but there's not a whole lot he can do. The Isolated Chapel. 3 open. Buckingham's doing absolutely nothing now, which is just the saddest. We will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No Drowniers to be found. Might as well start bashing in.
Well, he's probably got tricks, but there's really not much I can do about it. I kind of have to make this block, so I'm going to double block.
Yeah, and I in fact do have an Azorius Charm.
Sure.
So we're going to put 1 angel on top, and Obsidat will hate punch the other.
You got him.
And follow that with an Augur Bolas.
Sure.
Oh, I don't want to put that on the bottom. I really don't want to put that on the bottom.
I hope it's Chase.
No. I will keep a... It's actually a tough decision. We'll keep a Dispel.
That's pretty good.
And then 4 open... Yeah, I mean, we'll blink Obsidat out, you know, keep him out of Supreme Verdict and everything, but otherwise, yeah, he's not really going to come back with anything good. Pass turn.
I'm going to end turn, flashback, think twice.
Yeah.
You don't want to spell it?
I do not.
Okay. Oh, look, I drew a Restoration Angel.
I don't know why you'd have to announce that. I would have never known, so.
That's true, you would have not ended it on. Well, Clifftop Retreat. Pass the turn.
What do you have for life?
9.
9 says. So we take more on the board. The terminal flashing Snapcast Mage.
Yep.
And we'll cycle an Azorius Charm.
Yes.
Alright, Obsidian. That's it.
After that resolves.
Yep.
I'm going to flash into Resto Angels.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Untap. Land sticking. TheEndStep turns with nothing impressive. Wow, that might be the saddest draw out there.
You gonna mind grind me?
I would love to mind grind you. In an ideal world, yeah, I would. Fortunately, I'm not going to. Let's see. Is it 9? Yeah, we're gonna get a combat.
Sure.
Crashing the team in.
Cards now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
So he's probably got another Zuri's Charm. So there's probably nothing I can do about that, so I'm going to block the Snapcaster and the Augur Balls.
Yeah, actually, cool with however that turned out because we're pushing damage through. No effects, so he's just going to take 5.
Yep, I will go to 4.
So you guys out of there. And with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hands. So we got 9 mana. This is Sphinx's Revelation 4. Sphinx's Revelation 4/2.
2.
Yes.
Sure. You go to 26.
That's not. Those are just 2 cards, I think. Yeah, I go 26, and I will pass the turn with TheEndStep blinking out once I reach for it.
Sure. But I just want a Supreme Verdict. Is that so bad?
Right now, I'd actually be pretty fine.
That's true. I mean... Island. And I will pass the turn.
Well, like how that turns out. Tap. Turn Monsieur TheEndStep. And target.
Nothing.
Target. Play a Nephalia Drownyard.
Yay, Witchbane Orb.
Why you gotta have Witchbane Orbs? You'll crash in 4/5.
Double block. Let's find that Azurius Charm.
Nope.
Cool.
Crash.
There's got another TheEndStep.
How did you know?
Snapcaster Mage.
Hmm?
Target Counterflux.
Hmm?
Counterflux. Oh, someone didn't counter the Snapcaster Mage.
Counter over what? Dispel?
I don't know. I don't know if that counts in there. I wish you would counter with the spell. That'd be sweet.
Casting Lingering Souls.
Yeah, you got it.
And Flashback Aura. Do I have that as well?
You got it both. Just for you.
Did you take all my spirits?
Yeah, I did.
Well, give them back. Give me my bedazzled. Out I go.
And to turn off flashback, I think twice.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm feeling a little bit better now that I've gotten 2 TheEndSteps out of the way. I don't know how many he plays, and without Azurius Charms, they're kind of a tough matchup, but suddenly I'm feeling a lot better. Jace Memory Adept.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5. And I will be milling you for 10.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a few lands. Spell, Blind Obedience, Supreme Verdict, Lingering Souls, Mind Grind, second Blind Obedience.
Not the Mind Grind. Yay, detention sphere. Pass the turn. See how you like getting milled, Ryan.
Yeah.
4.
Oh my god.
Not a whole lot.
Alright, first things first. Augur of Zabolas.
It's there.
Go ahead. Because if it wasn't, I'd be concerned. And we're gonna whiff, because that's what Augur does to me. It just tears my heart asunder. A stack of stuff. And can't do much with most of it, so we will crash in for 4 in the air.
Well, a Mirror Jace.
At you.
I can hope. I'm going to block 1, and I will Searing Spear another one, or attempt to Searing Spear another one.
Yeah, I'd much rather have 3 spirits too, so we will dispel that.
Sure.
So 1 gets blocked.
I will take 3 and go to 1. Not feeling good about this at all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I realized I had 4 isolated chapels on next to each other. That's adorable. Blue, blue, okay. Oh, blue. No, I break up my. Oh no, Drunk Catacombs. It doesn't break up my rhythm at all. And we'll pass turn.
Alright. Looks like I'm pretty dead next turn if I want to draw something good right here. Well. Don't want to do this, but mill 1. I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah. Snapcaster Mage.
Line for turn. And, cards in hand?
3.
I'm going to Sphinx's Revelation for I'm going to Sphinx's Revelation for 4.
Yeah, we obviously gotta respond to that because it'd just be silly if we didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Respond with a revelation of our own for 3.
Yep, you got it. So you go to 29.
What do you have here?
1.
Grab 1.
Not yet I haven't.
And we got nothing doing with ours. So it's looking like you are going to get that.
Alright, I will go to 5. Feeling a lot better now than I was a second ago. Pass the turn.
We will ultimate price the frustration angel.
Do you have to?
I do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to counterflux that.
Alright.
Good. Really don't want to save my Restoration Angel, but I'd rather save that counterflux for something else. But the spare tokens are looking pretty lethal right now. Pretty close to.
Top land. Doesn't want to pay the price. Would have to become a victim of night.
Okay, fine. You got it.
We'll swing in for 3 at you.
I will go to 2. Feeling better about this game by the second. Just kidding.
Yeah, you didn't sound very genuine when you said it. Oh, the other one's still in my deck somewhere. That's adorable. I will flashback and Lingering Souls.
Sure.
No. Oh. Bam. Bedazzled. What's up? No, I can't use a Bedazzle. It's fine. Yeah, flashback. That's tapped. And pass turn.
Alright, so still not looking that great. He's got lethal on board by a lot. So, man, it's kind of funny that I'm asking you this, but cards in library.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18.
18. Well, let's play a land. Let's get that part out of the way. Wow. Cards in hand?
3.
Oh, let's see here. Sphinx's Revelation for 4.
Okay.
I will go to 6. I've got far too many cards in my hand. Well, actually, I guess only one more. We're going to have Jace mill you for 10.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Land, my own Jace, Zori's Charm, Forbidden Alchemy, Tameo, and a crap load of more lands.
Move to TheEndStep.
Okay.
Move to discard. Health them. Good.
Another dragon. How fun. I don't got a whole lot we can really do here other than try to power through because we are devastatingly dead to Jace next turn. So, try to kill it. Straight into something. Just a spiral. I have a feeling we're in a pretty bad spot here either way. And we have pretty much no relevant cards in the past 87 turns. So, I'm going to go to combat.
Sure.
And swing 6 at Jace.
Well, Jace is going to die.
I really want to, but if he had any tricks, which I mean, he can even just block Augur with Snapcaster and not go to dead, and then I just lose to Chase. So, it's the lesser of two evils here. And pass turn.
Cards in hand?
4.
And cards in library.
Should be 7. 7.
Unfortunately, I only play one Jace in the sideboard, so can't hope for that to get me. But Sulfur Falls. Snapcaster Mage?
Mm-hmm.
Target Psychic Spiral?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I had about 7 lands in a row going out, and oh wow, and I had what, 4 lands, Verdict, Curse. Yeah, I didn't have much left of anything, so really hoping to find the last Snapcaster, which was 2 from the bottom.
yeah. I mean, I kind of didn't think the mill plan was what was going to get me there, and I don't know. I'm still not entirely sure that not boarding out Supreme Verdicts is correct. I mean, Lingering Souls is really bad for me, but at the same time, I feel like I have enough answers for it. I mean, that kind of got out of hand, but I did have another Sphinx's Revelation in hand, so I think that even if he had the counter spell for this, then I would have at least survived one more turn.
Losing Detention Sphere is the worst because I have no real way to get it back.
Yeah.
It's very important, like catch-all. So
Yeah, I had been considering Snapcasting Planar Cleansing for a couple turns, but I just felt like I was going to lose way too much out of it. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to get another Snapcaster Mage, and if you just drown yard me out, then... So yeah, I mean, Psychic Spiral feels really good in the control mirror. Deals with Drown Yard pretty handily. I mean, I didn't even think... it wasn't even there for the Drown Yard, I just had enough stuff in the graveyard to make it viable. But, alright, so, well, thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Eric and Ryan with All American Control versus Esper Ghost Dad. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, TheEndStep.com, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks a bunch.